I'm making $50,000 a year. Can I really make $200,000 a year? Hell yes, and more. One of my other favorite stories is I was brought to Thailand a few years ago by a young man I had never met before. And in fact, I didn't even want to go, but I kept raising my rates and he paid them. And then there was a turning point in my life because I met him. He was 35 years old at the time. And he told me the most profound stories. 15 years earlier, he was homeless, 20 years old, homeless in Thailand, sleeping on the beach, no money, no car, no nothing. And he calls a friend of his from his home, which was in Sweden. He had left Sweden because he hated the cold and the dark, ends up in Thailand, goes homeless. Calls a friend in Sweden and says, I need help. And the friend says, and I still marvel at this, the friend said, I'm not going to send you any money, but I'll send you a book. It's like, who says that? I would have sent money and a book.
Right.
But he said, I'm not going to send you money, I'll send you a book. He sends him the book, The Secret, which is what was based on the movie. The movie was first in 2006. Right after it, there was a book based on the movie. He gets the book and he's mad. He's starving. He's homeless. He doesn't want a book. But he thought, well, the guy sent it to me. Maybe there's something to it. And he starts reading it. He gets even angrier, thinking none of this stuff is going to work. I'm homeless. This stuff, visualization, manifestation, intention, all of this is nonsense. So he does something that I think was remarkable. He says, I'm going to prove this book wrong. And he starts out on little things, which I think is brilliant. He said, let me see if I can manifest a cup of coffee. And he does all the things, visualizing and all this. And somebody buys him a cup of coffee. I think, oh, that's a coincidence. That's a fluke. And he says, let me try lunch. And he visualizes, blah, blah, blah. And somebody buys him lunch. And he's going, maybe I'll try something bigger. And he tries a part-time job. He gets a part-time job. Long story short, when I'm meeting this guy at the airport in Bangkok, Thailand, he's 35 years old. He's a billionaire. He has the largest real estate company in southern Thailand. More than that, he has 20 other businesses, coffee shops, a gym, an attorney's studio, and I forget all the different ones that he had. And he's telling me all of this as I'm standing waiting for my baggage. And I'm thinking, my God, what of the most inspiring stories I ever heard. And then he says, you're here because I wanted to thank you. I'm here because of you. And he said, me, Bob Proctor, Jack Canfield, whatever standout teachers were in the movie The Secret, is what inspired him to go from penniless to billionaire. So if somebody's sitting there and they said what you had said, I'd make $50,000 a year. Is it really possible to make $200,000? I'm going, give me a freaking break. Think even bigger than that. Of course you can go from 50 to 200.